Alright, Chapter 1, Introduction to Information with a Theory of Operation. Alright, type of the manual. Manual is used for the operating for the performing the operating control of the CB534B, CB534C, motor rollers, motorized vibrating tandem steel drums, equipment name and the model number of the roller, motorized vibrating tandem steel drums, Caterpillar model CB534B and CB534C. Purpose equipment of CB534B and 534C. Rollers are self-propelled with a design to compact asphalt, gravel base for the parking lot, street roads, and highways. Maintenance form and records and reports. Department of the Army forms and procedures used for the roller maintenance will be those prescribed in TA PAM 738-750 Functional User Army Maintenance Manual Management System contained with the Maintenance Management Update. Reporting equipment improvement recommendations. If the roller needs them improved, then let us know. At the time of the equipment improvement recommendations for you, the user only, will know and can tell the truth don't like about the roller. Let us know what you don't have the design to perform. Know why you don't like the design or performance. Put this on the standard form 368 product quality deficiency report mailed to the Commander, U.S. Army Tank Automotive Armaments Command, AMSDA ACNML, Rock Island, Illinois 612297630. Wilson. You apply corrosion prevention control. Corrosion prevention Army material with a continuing concern with the important for the corrosion problems, which are items reported probably corrected, but the improvements can be prevented with the possible future items. While corrosion typically associated with the rusting material, it can also be deterioration of the material such as rubber, plastic, unusual cracking, softening, swelling, breaking of these materials with the corrosion problem. If the corrosion problem is identified, it can be reported in standard form for 368 with the product quality deficiency report issued for the key words and corrosion, rough, deterioration, cracking will ensure the information identified in the corrosion prevention control problem. The form should be submitted to address the DAPAM 738-750. Construction of the Army preventing enemy use. Destruction of the Army materials to prevent enemy use is TM 750. 244 and 3. Warranty information. Caterpillar warrants filed with the products and sold by operating within the area of the specified limitations to be free of the defects of material workmanship, never earth moving construction material, handling and paving the product machine designated with the Caterpillar having 6 months unlimited hour warranty. Caterpillar deal with a complete listing of the covered models. New engines used for the replacement and such of Caterpillar machines and attachments installed with some machines are prior to delivery. Additional warranty against the breakage for the applicable to certain kind of propeller ground engaging tools. Additional warranty against where is also applicable. Welded to landfill compactor tips. Refer to the appropriate warranty statement. The coverage of the warranty does not apply with the Caterpillar brands and are covered in the differential Caterpillar warranty. Alright, warranty information continue. Warranty, if the subject of the warranty period for the CB534B, the roller warranty period is 6 months starting with the date of the delivery for the first user. 2. The CB534C warranty is for 12 months starting with the date of the delivery of the first user. Caterpillar responsibility if the defect of the material of the workmanship found during the warranty of the Caterpillar during the normal working hours and in place of business with the Caterpillar and authorized service provider. Caterpillar expand the new major compact exchange. Remanufactured Caterpillar approved the repaired parts or assembled the components needed for the correct defect. No items replaced under the warranty become property of the Caterpillar. Replacing lubricating oil filters, antifreeze, other surfaces that may be unsuitable defect. Provide labor needed to correct the defect, except in the case of the new replacement engine originally installed by the other Caterpillar dealer or other authorized source. In the case of the labor is limited to the repair, only remove the installation and the user responsibility. User responsibility. The user responsibility for the cost associated with the transporting the road labor costs except the stated under the Caterpillar responsibility. Local taxes, if applicable, part shipping excess for those with the usual and customary cost of the investigation complaint unless the problem is caused by the defect of the Caterpillar material workmanship given the timely notice of the warranty failure, properly making the product available to repair, performance required for the maintenance use of the proper fuel, oil, and lubricants and coolant. Limitations. Caterpillar is available. It's not responsible for the failures resulting in any use of the installation. Caterpillar judged improper the attachments, accessory items, parts not sold by Caterpillar's abuse of neglect or improper repair. Use of responsible delay of the making the product available to being notified and potential product problem. Never foregoing the express warranty for the no more any other warranty by Caterpillar Express that implied if applicable to any of the Caterpillar cells which are warranted by the use of its manufacturer. The warranty express in lieu and any other warranties express implied include any of the warranty merchanty of the business for the particular purpose of the remedy of the warranty card limited to the provisions of material services and specified herein. Caterpillar is not responsible for incidental consequential damages. Warranty. The warranty applied for the geographical areas covered in the U.S. and Canadian dealers only, and other different warranties that may apply. The copies applied with applicable warranties must be obtained by the writing of the Caterpillar Incorporated, 100 Northeast Adams Street, Perot, Illinois, 618-29335. Use of the warranty. Caterpillar means the Caterpillar and Company, one of the subsidiaries, except the Caterpillar Overseas, SA Caterpillar France, and SA Caterpillar UK, limited with the Caterpillar Belgium SA, which is last sold the product involved. Nomenclature cross references. Rollerized moderate motorized vibrating tandem steel drum Caterpillar CB534B and CB534C. List of abbreviations. AC for the alternating coolant, AA additional authorization, basic issue items, CW clockwise, CCW counterclockwise, DAN, decanewton, FPM, feet per minute, HP, horsepower, IN, inches, KJ, kilograms, LB, pounds, CPH, kilometers per hour, MN, millimeter, MPH, miles per hour, PLI, pounds per linear inch, ROPS, roller protective structure, RPM, rate revolutions per minute, RPS, CL, repair and special tool list, VAC, VAC, volts and air alternating current, VDC, volts and direct current, VPM, volt vibrations per minute. Alright, glossary. Amplitude, the amount of vibration movement measured in the start of the one stroke with the start of the next. Articulated with the movement, the shift, the pivot point with the joint. Compaction, the state of being pressed and packed together. Eccentric, offset. Hydrostatic, pressure exerted with the transmitted liquid as rest. Static, without movement, and work package. Equipment description and data. Equipment, the characteristic, capability, and features. Characteristic, capabilities, feature for the same with the CB534B and CB534C. Rollerized motor vibration tandem steel drum, except noted. Characteristic, the roller is designed and operated with the one operative motion of the roller is controlled by the user, the operator using the steering wheel, proper control lever, joystick. The roller is propelled by a hydrostatic transmission driven with a four-cylinder turbocharged engine. Compaction achieved with a two-cylinder drum with a hydraulic motor driven in eccentric weight. Products vibration drum that enhance the compaction capability of the feature. The roller has static tip of the angle with about 40 to 50 degrees. Static tip of the angle with the slope of the angle when the stationary roller will begin to tip over the side of the parallel slope of the head with the travel position. Piston roller operations depends on many factors, including the operating speed, the steering brake of the terrain, the condition, fluid level, the most operator skill and judgment. The base operating roller stability indicator for the human operator with the ability to comprehend the work conditions based on the relevant environmental situation. Operator feel for the roller, determine the situation potential has determined the proper operation decisions to keep the roller in safe operation mode. B. The vibration selection allows the independent vibrator static operation in either drum. Two amplitudes of vibration, high and low, are always available to the operator to accommodate the needs of the variety of operation. A water spray system is set wet to the drum to help prevent the asphalt sticking to the drum surface during the compacting operation. Water spray can constant interpret and accommodate with the needs of variety of the inversion. The two identical but separate tanks can each have their one pump and filter located on the front and the rear of the roller, allow for extended operation between fill-ups. The tie line is provided with allowing the operator to use the pump and the tank to supply the water for some spray both drums in event of the failure of the other pump. Alright, you have a 640 articulation simplified maneuver, or 60% of the rollers can be behind is pivoted and 40% of the head of it is pivoted. They allow for the operator to concentrate only on one drum when entering and leaving the curve, to decrease the risk of the damage moving the roller away from curbs and other stationary objects. The operator station then pivots 90 degrees in either direction to allow the operator to view the drum surface at the edge of the during the back and forth of rolling operation. The gauge control move of the operation station. The rollover protection structure canopy helps protect the operator with potential hazard resulting from the equipment rollover and falling objects. Location and major components. Location and description. Major components are named as the CB534B and CB534C rollers. CB534B is shown. Alright, 1 is your rollover protective structure. 2, the high fuel hydraulic tank. 3 is the water spray bars. 4 is your frame assembly. 5 is your vibrating motor. 6 is the scraper. 7 is the engine compartment. 8 is the drum. 9 is the propeller motors. 10 is the yoke assembly. 11 is the work lights. 12 is the water tank. 13 is a toolbox operator and 14 operator station. Your rollover protective structure. The rollover protective structure canopy helps protect the operator with the potential hazard of the result of the equipment rollover falling object. High fuel hydraulic oil tank. Fuel hydraulic tanks are connected with yet separately. Fuel is stored on the right side, left side of the hydraulic oil. Water spray bar. The water spray bar for the drum surface of the water help prevent the hot asphalt from sticking to the drum. The water spray for the bar located above the front and rear of the drum. Frame assembly. The frame assembly provides the means for the support for the roller components. Vibrator. The vibrator motor turns the eccentric weight inside of the drum, creating vibrating force for the aids for the surface material compaction. They are located with the left side of the rear of the drum, right side of the front drum. Scrapers. Scrapers keep the drums clean to provide the smooth, compact surface of the engine compartment. The engine hydraulic pumps are located with the compartment. The engine of the pumps over the steering of the propeller. The vibrator system. Drum. The drums are provided with a smooth surface. The surface material compaction. Propel motor. The propel motor provides the drum power to the drums to move the roller. They are located the right side of the rear drum and the left side of the front drum. Yoke assembly. Yoke assembly provides supporting with the front drum pivot, the frame for the assembly for steering. Work lights. The work lights provide the lights for the using poor visibility situation located with the front and rear of the roller. Water tank. The water tanks hold the water to deliver the drums. Even the water, the spray nozzle, on the spray bars. The water tank is mounted above the drum, each drum. The toolbox. The toolbox holds the tools operative needs to do authorized maintenance. Operation state in the pivot console. The may move to 90 degrees left to right with increased visibility gauge and control of the move of the console for the easy operation. The difference between model throttles became CB534B, mechanically controlled by cable. CB534C, electrical toggle switch high and low. Speedometer. CB534B, no. CB534C, yes. Starting aid, water heater jacket. CB534B. Air inlet heater. CB543C. Handrails, design different, same function, different look. CB543C, design different, same function, different look. Alright, type, roller motorized vibrating tandem steel drums. Model, Caterpillar CB534B and CB534C roller. In length, CB534B, 203 inches. Length, CB534C, 195 inches. Height, 118 inches. Width, 73 inches. Height at steering wheel, 95 inches. Operating weight, 21,232 pounds. Operating weight of the CB534CB, 21,832 pounds. Static tip angle, 40 to 50 degrees. Functional drum width, 76 inches. Drum diameter, 51 inches. Drum shield thickness, 0.71 inches. Curb clearance, 16 inches. Side clearance, 3 inches. Wheelbase, 122 inches. Steering angle left and right. Minimum turning angle inside at drum edge, 164 inches. Outside drum edge, 231 inches. Weight of the front drum, 10,330 pounds. Weight of the rear drum, 11,530 pounds. Refill capacity, engine oil, 2.3 gallons. Fuel tank, 55 gallons. Hydraulic tank, CB534B, 15.5 gallons. Hydraulic tank, CB534C, 24 gallons. Front and rear vibrator bearing reservoir, 3.1 gallons. Water tank, 132 gallons. Cooling system, 7.3 gallons. Front propeller gearbox, half a gallon. Rear propel box. Gearbox, 0.6 gallons. Engine, Caterpillar 3045T turbocharged 4-cylinder diesel, 100 horsepower, 107 horsepower at 2,200 RPMs. Displacement, 243 cubic inches. Transmission hydrostatic. Speed and low range, 4.5 miles an hour. Speed at high range, 7 miles an hour. Vibrator system, electrical system, 24 volts. Frequency, 2,500 volts per minute. Or 42 hertz. Nominal amplitude, 0.022 inches. High, 0.043 inches. Central low force per drum, low 13,480 pounds. High, 26,550 pounds. Alright, your PLI static, 161 pounds an inch. The consensual figural max, 396 pounds an inch. Tank material, polyethanol. Number of pumps, 2. Number of nozzles per drum, 7. Number of drain cocks, 3. Number of screens, 2. End of work package. Alright, theory of operation. The work package explains how the component of the roller motorized vibrating tandem steel drums work together to function. The description given the electrical system, propeller system, steering system, vibrator system, water spray system. Theory of operation same with the CB534B and CB534C rollers. The CB534B is shown in basic operation. Roller designed compact asphalt gravel base for construction, parking lots, roads, land stripping, and other asphalt paved areas. Rollers controlled with a single operative roller operated with the vibrator mode. The use of the two vibrating drum with the measuring the compact surface of the material of the roller operated with the tag may move in order to smooth the surface material. An onboard water spray system is provided to prevent hot asphalt from sticking to the drum surface. Electrical system. Electrical system operated at 24 volts, negative ground power to the 2-volt batteries connected with an interior that produces 24 volts electrical store with the batteries. Used to start the engine with a separate accessory, the water store with the engine drives an alternator to produce the electrical to maintain both the battery voltage and power electrical components on the roller. The engine start switch have 3 positions: off, on, and start. The off position in those circuits have the access for the battery power. The on position, all circuits have fully powered. In the start position, electrically is directed with the battery from the battery through a relay to the solenoid to the starter. A standard N80 connector is connected with the batteries to allow the operator to jump start with the roller. Another roller when the rollers or batteries are low. Battery disconnect with the provided with the isolate with the battery with the electrical system when the roller is not in use. When the engine running, the engine start and the switches in the on position alternator produce the 24 to 28 volt electrical charge from charging the batteries. Operating an accessory with the system produced against overload and fuses and circuit breakers. Shows the engine start switch, batteries, NATO connector, battery disconnection switch, starter, and alternator. Propeller system. Propeller control lever when the push going forward with the cover of the roller to go forward. The propeller the control lever the backward to go in the reverse. The propeller control lever the control of the flow with the pressurized hydraulic oil with the proper propel drums. Propel motors. The hydraulic propel motor is located on the left and the front of the drum and the rear of the right drum. The term of the proper propel gearbox switch with the term of the roller drum. The proper propel speed with the toggle switch with control with the proper propel speed operated the high speed range with the hair and low speed range tortoise. The activated and shifting solenoid with the chain with the flow rate with the hydraulic oil with the proper propel gearbox. Inside each propel gearbox is a brake automatically engaged with no hydraulic cylinder pressure, hydraulic pressure resulting from the activation propel system forward and reverse. The roller needs to be moved with the engine while the engine is not running. The manual brake release pump that can be used with the release of the brakes and brake the neutral start with the relay and the system preventing the movement of the rolling during the starting procedure. The power of the propel system comes from the 4-cylinder turbocharged diesel engine mounted in the center of the roller. The engine is attached with a propel hydraulic pump when provided with the pressure change chart of the propel system. Fuel hydraulic tank with a consist of the hydraulic tank located on the left side with the fuel tank located on the right side. Although the tanks are welded together, they are separate in function. The CB534B the hydraulic oil tank holds 15.5 gallons and 59 liters of the hydraulic oil. The CB534C hydraulic tank holds 24 gallons, 91 liters of hydraulic oil. The fuel tanks hold 55 gallons on the diesel GP8 fuel is to supply the engine. Alright, show the propel control lever, the fuel hydraulic oil tank, the drum, the propel hydraulic pump, the propeller motor, the proper propel gearboxes, and the drum. Alright, your steering system. The steering system is based on 60-40 articulation, 40% of the roller located in the front, articulation pivot point with 60% and location on the rear of the front of the drum. Drum is actuated with the yoke with assembly. The rear of the drum is attached with the frame. Assemble the 2 hydraulic steering cylinders move the provide the motive force with the steering roller with the articulating shifting yoke of the frame over the roller with the change of the path of travel. The steering wheel control of the direction of the travel. The actuating the hydraulic steering with the control of the level valve with the direction pressurized hydraulic oil with the hydraulic steering cylinders. Steering system with the hydraulic steering pump that has 2 functions: the primary purpose of providing pressurized hydraulic unit and steering roller. Secondly, with the system with the hydraulic pump unit charging the propelling system. Alright, shows the steering wheel, steering pump, the yoke assembly, steering cylinders, and the frame assembly, steering control, and then left and right pivot. Alright, the vibrator system. The hydraulic vibrator motor located to the left of the front of the drum and the right of the rear of the drum. Turn the eccentric wave located inside of each of the drum. The eccentric wave of the pins to connect with the energy created the force that can cover the drum to vibrate, which intensify the roller compaction of the surface of the material. The eccentric wave of the chamfer filled with the steel with a shaft with the weight of the attachment on one side inside of the chamfer. The baffles as a way to turn one direction. The baffle collects the steel shaft with the one same side of the wave with produces an surface imbalance with the rotation imbalance causes the entire drum to vibrate. The high amplitude of weight of the turn out in the other direction. Baffle collects for the steel hot shot and opposite side of the weight produces the imbalance of the rotation causing less vibration, less of the low amplitude. Each drum is isolated with the rest of the roller with the 24 rubber insulation blocks. The insulation blocks allow the operator to remain relatively comfortable as the drum in the full vibrating. The vibrating system gets improperly because of the vibrating hydraulic pump, which is actuated by a proper hydraulic pump, which is actuated in the engine. Vibration control switches control with the varied vibrator modes activated with electrical solenoid hydraulic vibrating system. Operators can select with the drum vibrates and house system activated severity of the vibration action. Hydraulic vibrator motor, eccentric weight, and isolation blocks show the baffle, the steel shot weight, and the Alright, your water spray system. The water spray system is used with the wet with the front with the rear drum to help prevent with the hot asphalt from sticking with the drum surface during the compacts. The water system consists of the two identical but separate systems with the so that each of the one with the role of the water system supply the use of the power with the control of the which the operative console will provide with the water flow with the switch in three positions: off, continuous spray, and intermittent spray. Continuous spray setting return for the water spray system. The water sprays on the drum continuously. Intermittent spray switches between the 15-second cycle of the water spray with the drum, no water spraying on the drum to reduce the water consumption. There are three drain cocks that allow the water to be drained from the system. The pump will pull the water to tank the water spray screen with a filter foreign material from the water into the pump into the spray bar. The seven sprays down for each of the spray bar with the distribute the water evenly over the surface of the drum. Check valve is located at the end of the spray to hold the control pressure for the water in the spray bar, except for the water that is then passed for the check valve pack into the water tank on CB534B. Only the front and rear water spray systems are connected with the tie line and valve, and which allow the only one water sprayer to supply with the pressurized water, and then also on the other water spray in the event of the failure of one of the pumps. Show the tie line, the drain valve, the pump, the strainer, the drain valve, the spray bar, the water tank, and the nozzle spray bars. Chapter 2, Operating Instructions.